everyone. Welcome to JB University. My name is Lacey. I'm one of the coaches here at Jolly Bodies, and I am so excited to talk to you about the JB format today. So here we go. There are three things that our JB workouts focus on. One is improving that cardio and muscular strength. We want to improve your power and we want to improve your endurance. All of these things are great inside a fitness room, but it's also going to help you in every aspect of your life. So those three things are all built into this JB format. Now we're going to go through and look at what you can expect in every JB class. We got lots of different formats here at Jolly Bodies. JB are our cardio resistance parties. So there's two words in that description that we're going to break down today. The first one is cardio. Let's talk about that. Cardio, you can expect to do some exercises that range from medium to high intensity. That means your heart rate's going to go up. In the entire JB class, you can expect to be working at like a 75 to 90% effort level. So you're going to be out of breath. That doesn't mean we want you to get dizzy, nauseous, lightheaded. If you ever start to feel that way, you can take a break. I am giving you permission. This is your invitation to take as many breaks as you want to take in the JB format. We want you to move safely, correctly, with proper form and technique. We never want you to go fast and be a whirling dervish. That is not the goal. These cardio exercises, if you do them with that proper technique and form, your heart rate is going to increase just by the nature of the exercise themselves. So, we will spend about 10 to 15 minutes in that kind of cardio world. So that's the first part of the JB format definition. The second part has three words: targeted resistance training. I like to know why I'm doing certain things when I exercise. So let's look at each of those three words. We're going to start with targeted. Every JB workout targets a specific muscle group, and those targets are met on certain days of the week. So on Monday and Friday, those are upper body days. In upper body days in JB, you can expect to focus on the biceps, the triceps, the traps, the chest, and the back. Those are upper body days. What's great is that on Monday and on Friday, you're going to do two totally different workouts, but you're still focusing on that muscle group. It's important and great to do two separate exercises because you're using the same muscles, but in a different way. So Monday, Friday, upper body days. That's the target. Tuesday and Thursday's target are lower body days. So that's going to be your glutes, your quads, your hamstrings, and your calves. Again, Tuesday and Thursday, two totally separate workouts, different exercises, working that targeted area in different ways. Wednesday is core day. Wednesday is going to have probably things that you would imagine in a traditional ab workout. You're going to be working your abs. You're going to be working that deepest level of abdominal muscles, that transverse abdominis. It's that internal corset that helps us stay upright. The stronger that is, the better your posture is. But something you'll also be working on core day is your back. I don't think a lot of people realize that your core goes all the way around. So core day, you're working the front and the back. That's Wednesday. Saturday, it's like the golden oldies. It's total body. You're reviewing lots of exercises you've done throughout the week. It's a head, shoulders, knees, and toe moment. You're looking at all of the muscle groups that you've worked on that week and that total body day on Saturday. So if you can come consistently to JB 3 times a week, use proper form, use proper control, use proper technique, you should expect to start to see some really exciting results in your emotional life, in your physical life, in all things about your life in a really good amount of time. So that's what we mean by targeted. It's a long definition, but it's all important. So I'm glad I said it all. Targeted, certain muscle groups. That's what we mean by targeted. Targeted resistance training. Let's look at that second word, resistance. If I'm doing, let's say, a bicep curl with nothing in my hand, nothing on my body, there's no resistance. There's nothing causing the effort to do that motion to be a little more challenging. So these have no resistance. But if I grab a dumbbell and I do that same motion with a bicep curl, now my effort is having to increase because I've added some resistance. So that's what we mean by resistance with that training. And we have lots of fun, like little side dishes here to go along with the main dish of exercise: dumbbells, kettlebells, resistance bands, Pilates rings, bender balls, slam balls, which is kind of one of my favorites because you can just take out all kinds of things you're feeling during the week by lifting and slamming it to the ground. That's a lot of resistance to lift and bring that down. So when we talk about resistance, it's adding something to make the effort of the movement increase. So targeted, certain muscle group; resistance, adding something to make the effort level increase; and training. This is super important and great. There's a difference between training and moving. They're both awesome. And everything that happens to you outside of the studio is going to affect what you want to do here and how your exercise goes here. And it's all okay. When we talk about training, there's something called the mind-muscle connection. That is visualizing how the muscle is moving, really focusing on what it feels like to move a certain muscle. So if we look at that example of the bicep curl again, I'm really visualizing that bicep contracting and then elongating. If I can focus on what that feels like and maybe even imagine the movement of that muscle, I'm going to get really, really, really good results. It's maximal results when we can activate that mind-muscle connection. That's training. If that mind-muscle connection isn't really turned on, we're moving. And there's nothing wrong with moving. There are some days when I come and I can't do it. I don't have the mental capacity to really activate that mind-muscle connection. I just want to move in the lights and with my community of people. That is great too. But the why is important. Mind-muscle connection, with that being turned on or off, is the difference between training and movement. So, back to those three words: targeted, certain muscle groups; resistance, adding something to make the effort more in a certain lift or move or exercise; and training, that mind-muscle connection. So those two words from 10 years ago, the first one, cardio, targeted resistance training, these two components work together to make that 30-minute JB format. 10 to 15 in cardio, 15 to 20 in that targeted resistance training. Those work together to give you an incredibly effective workout in half the time of a traditional workout that you may do somewhere else. Super effective, super fun. These JB workouts tend to go by pretty fast, but like we talked about in the beginning, that doesn't mean you have to move fast. We don't want you to move fast. Move in control, move with proper form and technique. Do what you need to do to have the best workout that you can have at that day, at that time, in that moment. If there's anything I want you to take away from learning about JB, from learning about Jolly Bodies, it's that fitness is a practice. Exercise is a practice. I think about it like it's a marathon with no end goal. It's a lifelong thing to try to do. So be kind to yourself, be gentle with yourself. If you come in and do it one day and it doesn't go how you thought it was going to go, that's okay. What's important is that you came and you stayed. That's what's most important. And we want you to leave feeling better than when you showed up. Sometimes the heaviest weight in an exercise class is pushing the door open to get here. My name's Lacey. I can't wait to see you in the studios. Is that okay? Blah, 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 blah. Do I need to do like a can't wait to see you? Where's the camera? It's right there. Okay.